acting like some horn dog.
Okay,
I don't think there's much
okay, let me
point in
explain.
giving you a little
When that
service.
first happened, the camera was already there, okay? That's not my fault. I wasn't trying to look at her. Hey everyone, it's Waphles, and I'm playing Omega Quintet today. So this game was finally on sale, and I just jumped on board because I really wanted to play this for a while. I think you guys will probably find out eventually. I did try to record this once already, but unfortunately my recording software crapped out on me, and yeah, I had to restart, so that's a bummer. Anyway, so for theatrical sake, oh my god, what is this game? I saw the cover and expected something happy. Oh man. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I was really surprised at first seeing this whole guides getting 8 thing. Like, here's the cover of this game. This is the last thing I expected, really. So, I mean, it's badass, don't get me wrong, I enjoy what's happening. It's just that, surprise, surprise. Hey, look, it's the Balrog. And, that lady from, what's that, who's it? Under looking. That's it. That's the game everyone likes, right? So it's early in the morning, and I'm gonna be monotone as hell. So sorry about that. Anyway, let's just enjoy the cutscene, shall we?
A phenomenon that suddenly appeared in this world over a century ago. Humans consumed by it had their minds corrupted in the blink of an eye. Other creatures were warped into fiendish monstrosities. Humankind took various countermeasures to fight off the Blair's growing influence, but none had any effect. In the face of the proliferating Blair, people continued to lose their homes and their lives. Now, the Blair have spread to cover nearly the entire world. The last humans have retreated to outlying cities to await their final days. However, in the midst of this immense despair,
isn't that pretty much the whole thing about Attack on Titan, that they take over the world and then the rest of the humans just corner themselves in one city? And then there's this other anime, I think it's Black Bullet, which has kind of the same concept as this, where like there's these monsters that could take over humans and then you fight them with little girls. The verse maidens, as we call them here. I don't know what you call them there, but they were pariahs in that anime. They treated them poorly. Like, they were like freaking tools, like straight up don't touch me, you little cretin kind of stuff. So I'm glad that they treat them better here, at least. So I'm sorry if I talk over some of the dialogue. I'm sure you guys won't mind as much. This game actually has a lot of voice acting, which really surprised me at first, but games usually have the most voice acting in the beginning and the end just to get you hooked, and then just to freaking leave a sweet memory of it when you finish. So that's always nice. I don't exactly mind it. But I'm too scared to move. Well, you know what? Oh yeah, now I remember. Sorry, I kind of blanked out on this. I kind of forgot what was gonna happen. Look at this dude's hair. It's just an outline, and I guess they try to do shading, but maybe that's an interesting art style, to be honest. It's not anything I would do, but it's an interesting little method that they use for hair. It's not bad or anything. It's just a little odd, but it's different compared to the rest of his clothes, like the way they're shaded. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So when these little girls fight the monsters, it's a televised event, right? And these guys just fanboy around. That's why they rather risk their lives to see this little girl fight the darkness, or whatever the hell they're called. Oh, the Blair. That's an odd name, but forget a dystopian ass city in the middle of freaking nowhere, and then it's supposed to be some happy concert and stuff. So it's really an odd concept, although I really should have seen it coming. I'm not that much of an anime expert. Let me get that out of the way. So a lot of these tropes always just go over my head. I never expect them. So I don't know. At this point, you think I'd learn, but no. There's this other anime that I started watching, but actually this is the point where I started to pick things up. They I think it's like in another world with my smartphone or some shit. That anime is actually really good. But there was this one part near the beginning where they just casually throw in, you know, polygamy's practiced in this world. You know, it's totally cool. And I'm like, that's a weird thing to add. And then, you know, that's what I would have said when I was a bit younger and more innocent and more ignorant to the ways of the anime weeaboo shit. Anyway, so they start off by showing you the good parts, and then they move on to the face. You know, because why not? Nobody likes the face on a woman or an anime girl. Clearly. By the way, that's sarcasm. Don't take that don't take that literal. I don't mean it. The face is the gateway to the person. So always have a smile when you're meeting a new person. Yeah, ain't that right, person? If you're watching, it's like 6 minutes in. You should be watching. I don't think I lost anyone yet. Hopefully, if I did, well, I apologize, my friends. Anyway, so these guys are like fanboying, like fan B, fanboy, fan C, fan cunt. Oh. These guys have those freaking Japanese ass robes, freaking, and the headband. Like this guy probably had a successful career ahead of him. He's still wearing a suit. He's wearing glasses, so you know he's smart. He also has blonde. Is that a ponytail I see? I think this dude has a Never mind. This guy's probably. He just probably found that suit, you know, lying on the ground because this is a dystopian future. He probably went looting, so he was probably a bum. I mean, I have glasses and sort of long hair, and if I saw a suit like in a store window and then no one was around to, you know, stop me from taking it, I'll take it. So here's our main protagonists. You can't see the Takt, which is the dude character, but you can see Otoha just fine. She's gonna fangirl over a Momoka. I think that was her name. I'm sorry if I remember it wrong. But you'll notice that Momoka up there on the TV has the costume that she was wearing. I wonder what that's gonna be about. I'm just kidding. You find out. Of course you find out. Why wouldn't you find out? I'll let you guys find out in this episode, by the way. Also, I think I'll make this a one-off. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a full series on this, because I don't want to open up another can of worms like this. Just freaking, I have so many series just freaking hanging on. I wanted to do Paper Mario, but I honestly don't think anyone's into it anymore, at least not that many people. So I don't know, I kind of feel like dropping it, or I might just live stream it eventually, because it seems like a better game to live stream than actually do you know, videos over. Because honestly, I sound like a jackass half the time during that series. Like, oh, it's a me, Mario. I'm a say the curse word. Ha ha ha! Look at me. I'm a ruining your favorite childhood game. So yeah, I don't want to do that. Leave it to me. Something like this comes along. Yeah, so she acts like a freaking straight up idol, but you know, is she an idol? Anyway, here's the gameplay. I actually love this sort of gameplay. And here's something I didn't notice in the first time playing through. There's an item here. There's 3 sports drinks. I didn't know that. So I'm glad they have like sports drinks instead of freaking. There's an HP potion here. There's a mana potion. That were kind of. Oh shit! This is a save spot already. Anyway, I'm gonna save over this save file over here because. Ah man, that was just unfortunate. I tried to salvage it, but it just didn't work. Like after 13 minutes in, and I already lost the footage. I tried starting over, so now it shouldn't be doing that anymore. It shouldn't. Hopefully it stays like that. Anyway, I had so much trouble in this first screen because I didn't know you could have more than one attack, so I was like, what the fuck? The X button does nothing for me. I was just so confused. And you see the thing on the right, the whole action thing? That's exactly how one of my favorite game series does the whole turn thing. Trails of Cold Steel. If you guys don't know that game, and you guys have a PS3, a PC, or you probably won't have a Vita, but in case you do, and you're looking for some like good JRPGs, I really recommend that one. It starts off slow, okay? It starts off slow, like it's supposed to be in 3 parts, right? The way one of my friends explained it to me is like the first one is basically the introduction to the world, okay? So it's just exposition until the very end where like shit goes down. I'm not gonna spoil what happens at the end, but oh my god, that ending is what got me hooked into the series. At first, I was like, screw this series, and it took me months to finish the game, because I had to force myself to just play like 3 times, and I eventually finished it because I really wanted to. I bought the special edition, the box was all shiny as hell, I don't know, they have holographic special edition boxes, and that's actually really cool. I like that. It's actually one of my favorite. I think Fate Extella did the same thing, which is awesome, by the way. I really love collecting special editions. Anyway, I have the physical version of this game. I mean, not the physical, the digital version, because it was on sale on the PSN. I think I touched on that before. I really wanted to play this game. I think it's been out for like 2 years, and I never saw it on sale. And yeah, I don't really go out much to GameStop or anything, so... Oh shit, I'm not going to do this part yet. I'm going to go look for the treasure first, and then I'll go do that, because there's this special mechanic, and there's the reason why I drew the thumbnail like I did. So, you know, you guys will see that eventually. On my first playthrough of this game, it forced that whole, okay, there. Sorry, I got turned around for a bit. By the way, I'm skipping the tutorials, guys. I basically know how to play the game, and I don't want to bore you guys with just hey, here's how to do this. I honestly hate that. I always try to skip it. I like learning the game on my own. If there's something I really think I should learn, then I'll go ahead and learn it. But for the most part, especially when I'm doing these YouTube videos, I just go ahead and skip it. Anyway, just freaking this whole results screen. It's actually kind of cool. It also reminds me of Trails of Cold Steel, but there's only one person here, so it's not really gonna remind me of much. Let's see. Okay, I'm supposed to go this way now. I think this activates more story. After I finish this, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, okay, here we go. That's the boss for this whole area. Anyway, they taught me about skills, which I should have probably used, so I didn't. Now I will. Let's see. Oh, I can only use one skill at a time. Attacks aren't going to do that much damage. As you saw, he was on the back row where the whole red thing was when I was doing the normal attack. That means the damage will be less than if it was in the blue area. And by the way, I'm really slow here. He has like freaking 2 stars on me, which kind of sucks. Anyway, see, he's in the red bar right there. That means that'll do the least amount of damage, or I think that's a less % chance that you'll hit him, as compared to if he was in the blue, which, you know, you do fine. But I think, actually, let me check. What is he? He's resistant to fire, and all my skills are like fire based. I'm assuming that's what that means. See that little flame thing? I'm assuming that just means fire. So I have extra skills here. Death sentence. Oh shit. Ultimate crush. Okay, that's in the green. What the fuck does the green mean? Let's see. I'll do ultimate crush. That seems like something that'll hit him. Otherwise, I'll just do my normal attacks. Oh shit. What's the red mean though? Holy shit. That was actually really cool. Oh crap. Oh, sorry. I thought she was, you know, worrying for a second. I could change the camera too. This is actually what I think is kind of cool with this game. You could change the position of the camera. I honestly hate this one. I never liked first-person games, like first-person RPGs. They always suck to me because I like to see my characters when I'm fighting, you know? But when they do the first person, I don't know. I'm guessing it's supposed to immerse you a little bit, but it's not a freaking VR game, you know. I'm not gonna enjoy that. So I don't know. That's just a little quirk of mine. I don't enjoy the first person JRPGs. I just think that's a dumb idea. A lot of people do it. That's why I hated the first RPG Maker, or at least RPG Maker VX. Because they forced that battle system on you, and I really wanted to make a game. I really wanted to make my own RPG, and I really got into it. But the whole battle system is something I couldn't get over. You could have gotten like mods or something, or some scripts to fix that. But you know, that just means crediting people if you ever want to get your stuff out. And you know, I mean, I'm okay with that. It's just that sometimes there might be some legal stuff that I didn't look into because I'm very, very stupid, and I might get myself in trouble, and I really don't want that. Yeah, she won. That voice isn't grating at all. So on my first playthrough, I skipped a lot of the dialogue because I didn't really think it was that important, because most of it is just her fangirling, the other one expressing how tired she is. And talk just not wanting to be there. So yeah, again, I'm sorry if I'm talking over these people. It's just I don't know. Sometimes I'll stop and listen. Like, I hope you guys don't mind the silence from me when I do that, because maybe I want to see the story too. You know, it's really hard. Oh my God, look, she's kawaii as fuck. Anyway, I don't know, it's really a hard balance with these kinds of games, because this is my first time, well, not my first time, this is my second time playing, so I know what to do. But later on, I'm probably going to want to see what happens in the story. For now, I kind of get it. I kind of understand the story. It's not that difficult or anything to understand. But, you know, eventually, maybe something important's going to happen. Freaking, I need to pay attention. When I was first starting to do Let's Plays, I thought I have to talk all the time, even through cutscenes. I have to be entertaining. And now I'm like, I don't care. I just want to have fun. So I really want to play this game. I figured I'll just do a one-off and then play it on my own, unless you guys are interested. Which, I'll see eventually in the analytics or whatever. Like, see how many views this got. That's how basically I'll tell. So don't worry about saying, oh, friggin' this game sucks. I know. Don't worry. Okay? Well, you got me. I'm here for you. Okay? I'll take care of you. If you come into my channel, the Waphles channel, I'll take care of you. Don't worry, my dude, okay? You got me there. You got the rest of the people that see in the background. I have a lot of you guys that are lurkers, I guess, which is totally fine. Don't feel like you have to, participate all the time. You can go ahead and watch. You can sit down and relax, okay? It's fine. Anyway, sorry about that. I think I was just rambling on about nothing. Let's see. Well, make sure to tune into the next broadcast. What the fuck? So you just wait around for like attacks, and then just send the little girl out to fight them alone? This has gotta be some sort of messed up world. Like, instead of freaking just going out trying to fix it, they wait for the things to attack humanity and then do something about it. Like, that's like some of the most passive things the most passive thing I've ever heard of. Like when it comes to freaking, oh, we gotta save the planet. Just wait for it to come to me, and then, like, after the damage is done, then we'll fight it. This is really, no wonder their world got corrupted. And how many years has it been that these buildings are all mossy and destroyed? At least okay, so look at this. There's that building right there, and that other building over there, and then the crack on that other building. Okay, never mind. There's actually more destroyed buildings than I thought. Well, not destroyed, but damaged. I was looking at those two towers in the middle, specifically next to that TV screen that's cracked, and they look fine. I don't know, just freaking Hurricane Irma just came through this shit. And they're all like, oh, fuck it. 10 some years, okay. Okay, so that teacher lady's gonna fuck with her, and then she gets all fired up because she doesn't want to fight anymore. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm picking up. I think this is one of the parts that I skipped through. Anyway, sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. I know. Too much information. Am I right, boys? Leave a comment and a like if you think that was too much information. Don't actually do that. I don't care. I was looking up some... I felt that my commentary was lackluster, or, not as good as it could have been. So I've researched how to be a better commentator. Which is something, I don't feel like there's any shame in it, If there's something you need to learn, go out and learn it, And that's what I did. And I got so many examples of what it is to be a bad Let's Player, and Jesus, I did some of those things. Like, I was the guy, like, surely these, damn, this game is pretty good, huh? I really like her hair, and, this teacher lady, she's really hot. I'm gonna say a vulgar thing about her now. And I didn't realize I was doing that. That was kind of like my wild side, just taking over the commentaries, because that part of me is more vocal, I guess. And I feel like that's how I should do it, This is working for me. This is my energies being pumped out, and I'm spewing out gold, I literally wake up to crap excellence. That's basically how my thought process was on that. Anyway, I should have showed you guys now. Oh, look, a save spot. This is the first one I saw, by the way. Oh, did I just go in a circle? I think I went into a circle. Okay, so whatever. We got another save spot, which is fine. Wait, she's level 100? What day for? Okay, let me see that. Oh shit, I didn't know that. She's level 100. Okay, I never saw this menu. I love this menu, by the way. There's so many games that... This menu actually kind of reminds me of Trails of Cold Steel, aside from that whole song thing at the bottom. Other than that, it's almost like this, except there's no bar with the characters. There's just a giant portrait of them and the stats at the bottom. Which is actually... Honestly, I freaking love this game now. Just because it reminds me of one of my favorite games. Oh, wait. Was this path clear before? Defo? Okay, so more cutscenes. So I don't know. Why did they even bother, you know, letting me, you know, wander around if there was more cutscene?
Even this simple job is starting to hurt my waist.
So I think she's just falling apart. You know, you reach level 100 and everything becomes harder to do. Oh, baby. So there's Big Sister, Oni-chan. And there's, I guess the lolly. Nah, she's not the lolly. There's another lolly in this game. I don't know what you would call her archetype, but I like it. Nene is waifu material. So for those of you who don't know, I'm into like freaking waifu type of games. I'm that kind of weeb, you know, the one that always finds, hey, this has a shiny little anime girl on it, you know? Not little girl, just regular anime girl. This one had like 5 of them, so yeah, I had to get on that shit. But I had to wait for a sale because freaking Steam ruined buying games at full price for me. I just can't do it anymore and feel good about it. Unless it's something I really want, I can't do it. Like this game, when it first came out, I was broke as hell and there was other things I wanted to buy. I think this game came out 2 years ago and that's when I was freaking like broke. I ended up spending a lot of my money on just useless crap. The amiibos, for example. I'm not saying they're useless crap. I love my amiibos, but now that I'm kind of just like, why did I spend so much money on these? I could have just gotten my favorites. I mean, I have my favorites now, but I also have some extra ones that I don't even like use. I don't use Duck Hunt Dog, Mr. Game & Watch, or Rob, and they came in a 3-pack, and I went ahead and bought that shit on day 1. I honestly don't know. Maybe the box looks cool, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. But I don't know. I feel like now that amiibo aren't popular anymore, and I kind of just I got jaded about these things. I don't know. I feel like I wasted my money, but you know it was a good ride. You know, hunting amiibo. But I started collecting them after the whole hunt was gone. Like they had a healthy stock in stores now. Like if you got there day 1, no matter when you got there, they should have had them. That's when I started. Anyway, I think I already mentioned the story about the time I beat 2 people to amiibo and they started, well, one of them started crying and the other one just felt bad, I guess. It was a little ass kid, but he had it coming. That guy freaking deserved it. But that's a story for another time when I'm playing a Nintendo game. More to stream, just remind me on the stream if you want to hear the story. Oh god, my nose is stuffy. It's fall now, summer's gone. Alright, we're back where we left off. Sorry about that. My baby niece came in and I knew that was a thing that was probably gonna happen when I started recording early in the morning, because usually I like to wait until she's out of the house. That way she doesn't barge into my room, because she does that. She knows how to barge into my room. No knocking, none of that shit. She just straight up flings the doors open, they hit the wall. Good thing I have that freaking foam there where the doorknob is, otherwise there'd be a hole in there by now. Because, I don't know, that may be surprisingly strong. I don't know, ever since she turned 1 year old, she's been, like, learning stuff really fast. She's gotten the hang of a lot of things, you know, how clothes work. When she's hungry, she communicates. And, I don't know, it's weird. I can understand her half the time. She's saying, like, ooh, 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 ooh. Like that stuff. She makes those noises every time she wants to communicate. And, yeah, oddly enough, I understand. But, I hope I don't mess up my controller, because my dad just brought in food while, you know, the baby came in and I had to pause for it. So when my dad brought in the food, I obviously couldn't refuse, because food is food. Free food? You kidding me? So I'm really hoping that I don't oil up or grease up my controller. Ah, god, I already have a little stain around the X button. And I wish I was more careful. I should have been more careful. It might have happened during some of the Crash Bandicoot videos. That must have been when it was, because I remember doing that and I never uploaded those. I think I deleted them by now because they weren't that good. I didn't enjoy them, so I figured, you know what, I'm not gonna bother uploading these. It was kind of a waste. I think I even got rid of my slippery climb attempt. God, that was horrible. Anyway, see them boobs jiggle? They actually managed to pull something akin to jiggly boobs on a 2D character. Which is, it's kind of a nice thing to do, you know? Well, I mean, jiggly boobs obviously always nice. Anyway, there's Otoha, just pissed off that, I'm assuming, Takt pulled her away when she was having fun watching her Aidoru kick some ass. But, you know, I don't know, the freaking, what's her face? Momoka, she seems tired. I wonder why that is, actually. I never got to that point when I first started playing it. I got to the point where she does a thing. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I think we're getting close to that scene anyway. And again, I'm sorry I'm skipping the dialogue because I don't know. You guys can read, right? You guys can read. It's fine. I might stop talking just so I could go ahead and pay attention. Right now I don't have to. Although I think I went over that before, so I'm not gonna go over it again. Anyway, so the character design in this game is actually really nice. There's a lot of these games where it's like over the top, oh, anime character. They don't even try, but the shading, the detail, it's really great. Plus the animation is kind of nice. I have a program that lets me animate sort of like this, but doing that, it takes a lot of time and effort, especially if you want to do it right, because you have to, first of all, you have to plan it out, and then it's already a chore to plan out a drawing beforehand. At least it's for me. Sorry about that. But you know, planning which part should be separated from what. So like the head and the neck would be like two different things, and the body would also be a third thing, just so you could get that movement going on. But with this one, I don't think they bothered doing that, which is very interesting. So far it looks like they just animated the arms, and yeah, it's really nice. It flows really well. Like there doesn't seem to be any, you know, odd seams out there. Okay, so this is the spot where shit is gonna go down, okay? I'm sorry about the little spoiler. It's not that big of a spoiler, but shit's gonna go down here. It's weird because Momoka was near this area, apparently. She's near this area. And I couldn't freaking figure it out because look at the buildings around it. They're nice and pristine. Meanwhile, the whole desolate-ass dystopian city Momoka's in, full of freaking nightmare, heartless creatures and shit. That didn't freaking translate that maybe they're in the same city. I thought it was a televised event for all of... Wait, actually, now that I think about it, as soon as I said televised event for all to see, I remember that there's like one city left standing because those freaking demon things, they ate everyone. They Attack on Titan the whole world. I need to finish Attack on Titan though. I think I left off on the last 2 episodes of the second season without watching them, and I never bothered to. I need to get back to that, of course. You know, I never watched Attack on Titan until like a week before season 2 was about to premiere. So I apparently that was a good thing because they waited so long for season 2 of Attack on Titan to come out, and I'm glad I wasn't one of those people because it's been years apparently. So that's unfortunate for those people. They got blue balled real hard. Oh god. Oh yeah, I forgot she's singing to try and defend themselves, right? At least I don't know if this happened yet, but yeah, her singing attracts more of these monsters apparently. She's a siren for death. So she is not one good companion to have with you. I never imagined they'd pop in and out of place like this. Well, what do you mean by... They're talking, aren't they? I know there's these sections where they don't talk. I think I experienced one of these already. I'm not sure if it happened yet. But I think this is the flashback where it happens. Yeah, see how it's all mustard yellow? Or not? I don't know. That's weird. There's a flashback that's gonna happen. And these cutscenes, I don't know. This seems like... Hopefully there's not that many of these in the future of this game, if I decide to record it or, you know, do videos on it. But I don't know, in the beginning there's gonna be a crap ton of these, especially in JRPGs, which is honestly kind of hard for me to commentate over because part of me wants to pay attention, and then another part of me is like, there's nothing going on, and I could honestly just make something up on the spot, but I don't know. It doesn't seem as genuine coming from me because I'm not that experienced in, you know, improving things from what these people are saying. Because if I look at this, the Blair have appeared at another location. Head there as fast as you can, you slow piece of crap. See, it always ends up being not funny, so I don't even want to bother trying. And again, I'm sorry if I'm cutting off, but in the middle of them talking, I can barely hear this. Okay, so that teacher lady's just taunting her and saying, hey, if you don't do it, we'll get someone better to do it for you, you know, do your job for you. That's exactly what Donald Trump was worried about. So this is what happens when Donald Trump, you know, becomes president. In a couple of years, we'll have a dystopian future where a whole bunch of these nightmare animal beasts will come in and kill us all. Wait, so I can't... Okay, all these got X'd out. I can't do that? What's this? Oh, I need to raise up my ability to go there. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't have my ability raised up, so I have to freaking find a way around it. Or maybe that's just to block you off because you need to go where they are. Hey, a thing.
Find another way.
Anti-toxin police something? There's cops here? Oh, is this it? Okay, this is it. This is where shit is gonna go down. And I'm gonna, just fair warning, when I did this the first time around, I got to the ending of where you saved Otoha and Takt, and it made me wanna, like, the game made me download this video thing that it hasn't downloaded yet, which I thought was weird, right? And I've been playing it for about 50 minutes when, you know, the first time I did this around, and it didn't download it in those 50 minutes. I think, oh, okay, now I remember. I forgot to switch back the Wi-Fi. I'm a freaking moron. Okay, so to get proper internet reception on my PS4, I have to hook it up with a LAN cable, right? And if I don't do that, the Wi-Fi is gonna suck. I don't know, I think it might be my router, my modem, that's the problem, because the Wi-Fi has been really bad the last couple of months in my house. And I don't know what that is. I have the modem on for like 24/7, and I think it's been about 3 to 4 years now straight. Well, more or less straight. I used to turn it off every night before I went to bed, but, you know, I've gotten so, what's the word? The one where you can't sleep. I've gotten that word a lot, okay? Freaking, oh, now it's bothering me. I can't think of the damn word. Oh, I'm freaking stupid. I'm sorry, guys. So, yeah, I have a hard time sleeping these days. So instead of sleeping, I just watch YouTube or play video games until I get tired enough that I could fall asleep easy. Cause I've always been like that growing up. I've never had an easy time sleeping. That's why I have bags under my eyes, and I can't get rid of them. I've been told, try cucumbers. You know, just put them over your eyes. Get a mask going on. Get an avocado mask, and be beautiful. So, I've never gotten into that. I've tried at one point. They're apparently supposed to be chilled first, and my parents always leave our cucumbers outside, so they're always room temperature, and I don't think that'll help. I don't know. I don't know any beauty things, so I never really bothered looking into them. That's why I'm stuck with the bags under my eyes for a while now, unless I get my shit together and go to sleep at a proper time, which isn't gonna happen anytime soon. Let me just clear the air now. So, oh god, the word is still bothering me. Why can't I remember? Am I that stupid? Yeah, whatever. Oh god, by the way, just in case anyone knows, is there a good way to clean out like oil stains or whatever from controllers? I've been told alcohol and peroxide work, but they don't. I've also heard lemon juice, but I'm really wary on that one. I have a lemon tree out back. I do. I can get a lemon whenever I want, but just spreading lemon juice on my controller? I don't know, man. I don't know if that'll work. I hope it does. I'm gonna try it. But in case it doesn't, and you guys know something that I don't, please leave it in the comments section, because I really need to get this freaking oil stain. It looks horrible on my PS4 controller. I've told my friend Kevin that we're gonna play Crash Bandicoot, but I'm gonna ask you to wash your hands before you play my game. I said that to him before he came over, like the night before, so he wouldn't get offended when I told him to do it on the spot when he got here. And I explained to him, it's not because I think you're disgusting, it's that I want to keep my controller in pristine condition for as long as I can. And oh god, there's like a shiny ring around the X button. It's disgusting. I hate it. My 3DS is like that too. I don't know. I think I just have like nasty ass slug hands that just get oil all over my shit. And I don't know. It's disgusting. My Vita's like that too, but I could get rid of that easier for some reason. I think it's just the material that the buttons are built with. It's different from the new 3DS. But the 3DS is so disgusting. Every time I pick it up, it feels wet. I tried washing it with soap, I tried alcohol, I tried peroxide. I haven't tried lime juice, but none of that worked. Here's what did work, by the way. I got a very old, crusty, hardened eraser and went to town on the buttons, and that got rid of some of the freaking oil. It came back eventually because I think the surrounding one just got on my finger and then just came back on the button. But, you know, it worked for a while. It works more on my Vita because I could clean that better. I don't know what it is about the freaking 3DS that they made that thing horrible. Like, the material quality is just horrible. I don't know what happened to Nintendo. I'm really hoping this... I don't think the Switch is going to be any different than that, but I'm hoping it is. I haven't gotten the Switch yet. I'm planning to get it, Because Mario Odyssey is coming out in October. Can you believe that? I thought it was going to come out like near December. I didn't expect it to come out so soon. And I'm really dying to play that game. I don't know. I skipped Mario Galaxy, both of them, which I'm surprised they made a sequel of that one. It must be really good because I haven't exactly had a Wii. I've had one for a while, but not enough for me to get Mario Galaxy. And, you know, sad story, whatever. It's not important. The Wii's gone. But yeah, those two are the only Mario games I've skipped, which, weird enough. 3D Land, 3D World, I have played them. I haven't finished. Sorry about that. I haven't finished them. It should be on my list. I'm just terrified of playing Nintendo games. Originally, I didn't want to touch Nintendo games, but you know, I have a lot of them. I was really into Nintendo when Amiibo came out, so that contributed to me stockpiling the Nintendo games. And a lot of my other games are on my 3DS and my Vita, which I can't record those, unfortunately. One day I want to get a 3DS capture card or maybe a Vita capture card. Although the freaking Vita TV or PS TV thing, that should work, right? Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on about nothing. There's shit going down on the TV screen here, or the YouTube video. Things are happening, you know. The Otoha summoned monsters and Momoka's here to kick their ass. So we're reaching the conclusion to this video, I guess. It's not going to be that long, at least. It's sort of long, I guess, you know. It's going to be a one-off for now. If I feel like I want to play this again, I might play it on a stream. Or, you know, just do more videos on it. But for now, I'm not so sure, because it doesn't seem like one of those videos that, or the series that I'll be able to finish. So I really want to try it out and show you guys, because I've honestly been running out on things to play. I want to play my PS3 and PS1 games, but I'm like, my brother uses that as a Netflix machine when he's eating, and that dude is disgusting. When it feels like he's eating his food with his hands. So yesterday he bought Chinese food, and he was watching Netflix. So I looked at the PS3 controller, and it was like wet. There was a big sloppy wet spot, and that wasn't water, by the way. It was straight up oil from the Chinese food, and it was disgusting. I don't want to touch my PS3 anymore. I want to buy another controller, but controllers are so damn expensive. They're for $10 more for a PS3 controller, you could buy a game. And you know, freaking no one else plays video games in my household other than me, so it was kind of a waste. Anyway, we're fighting a dragon. I should probably mention that. Let's see, break prototype and attack. So this dragon shouldn't be too much of a problem, really. It's one of those tutorial bosses. I'm hoping this game isn't freaking easy. Although I picked normal mode. Ah, that's probably why I picked normal mode. That's why these are easier. I'm guessing that's easy mode, because wasn't it normal, hard, and expert? Which I never understood that. Why not just easy, normal, or hard, you know? It's weird. Like, is it just trying to make you feel better about playing the weaker versions of everything? Personally, I don't really care. I want to just have fun with it. The way I play RPGs like this is I play the easier difficulty, at least not too easy. If there's a normal mode, I'll play that, but if there's an easier mode, I just freaking don't touch it. Anyway, that's not what I was trying to get. Sorry, I was focusing on this. So I start off with that, get a feel for the game, and if it's really interesting, I come back to it. See, that's what gets me interested in the game. Holy crap! Whoa, shit! Did you guys see that? That was awesome. It must have cost me a crap ton of SP though. I haven't needed a heal here. When I first started playing this, like the first round, I did heal a couple of times, but now I guess I don't have to. Combo bonus? Okay, I haven't gotten that bonus. Not like it matters. I'm not getting any experience. So I guess everything she has is max, because affection level 5, that's the max, I guess. So that means I get to flirt with the other girls, because obviously she's not going to be one of them. At least I don't think she is. I don't know, I could be wrong. Again, I haven't touched this game at all. So, yeah, we killed that dragon, and she's still tired. So now she gets to fangirl on him. I think before this, Momoka cursed or something, and then Otoha got freaked out. Okay, sorry. I'm still learning their names. I'm getting them right, but I'm just not sure about it. These names are Japanese as hell. Like, even like super Japanese. It's weird. I don't know. It's not weird. It's normal for the Japanese, I guess. When people localize these games, or these companies, some of them like change the name to something like John or Mary instead of Momoka. And Otoha could be like, Sarah. She looks like a Sarah, doesn't she? Like Ed, Ed and Eddie Sarah? Except she's not bitchy and doesn't beat your ass. Well, she will eventually, but that's not the point. Anyways, I was saying difficulty. Yeah. I never understood why they just didn't bother putting the easy mode. I mean, we all know what it is, right? We all know what it is. There's even a description saying, hey, this is for people who want to know the story. That means that you're not good enough to freaking play the game, or, you know, it's just a way to make you feel better about sucking at the game. Which is, I guess, that's, for some people that's kind of nice, but I don't know. Personally, I'm like, you know, tell me if I suck at this game, please tell me. That way I can get better. Don't freaking make me feel better. Don't do me any favors. You don't gotta do that. I'm a big boy, okay? I can handle sucking. I'm an artiste. I've learned how to take criticism. Don't worry, you don't have to bother trying not to hurt my feelings. I'm not a sensitive little snowflake, okay? It's a good game. It's just calm down. Just tell me how it is. Just be real with me. Anyway, the whole, like, animation thing, I don't think you could call that animation, but they just push the characters back as a reaction. Like, this whole thing is really animated. I could tell they really tried. And that's what I respect in games the most, because when I see games that you could tell there was no love put into them, I don't play those. I don't finish them at all. This game, I could see that they tried. The characters are animated where they didn't have to be. There's effects going in out the wazoo. Talk isn't visible at all, which kind of sucks. I think there's character art of him in the cover, or at least in the instruction manual. If this game even came with one, I'm not sure. I bought this digitally on the flash sale. By the way, that flash sale was amazing. JoJo, freaking Sword Art Online, this game. There was a couple fighting ones too, which I wanted to pick up so many of them. I just don't have the money for it, unfortunately. I had to spend my birthday money on this. I ordered a mouse, microphone, and 60 packs of Airheads with my birthday money. My mom gave me a $50 Amazon gift card, so I spent all of that. All three of those things cost me about like $40 some. So I saw this sale happening. I was thinking about like buying a game. It took me 3 days to cash in that gift card, just thinking about what I wanted to buy. I didn't need anything other than that mouse, but since I saw this flash sale, I canceled that mouse because mine still works. It's a little hard to use because the baby broke it. So sometimes I have to double click because it doesn't register the click. Hey, look, Otoha's freaking kicking ass. She got that giant axe. That weapon actually looks amazing, by the way. I mean, it doesn't look like super magical girly ass weapon. It actually looks like an actual nice weapon. Like, it may be a little decorated, but still, it's really amazing, especially that end there. I mean, I gotta respect that. I hate magical girl anime. I really do. And it seems like something that's way up my alley because it's colorful and it has girls in it. Anyway, as I was saying, I canceled the mouse just to get a $20 PSN card off Amazon so I could buy these things, which I think it was well worth it. I'm having fun with this game. Let me change the camera angles. It only has 2 here. What? Oh, that music though. I like the music. Wait, did I not? Oh, she doesn't have any skills. Okay. So this dragon only has 900 HP now. I think I could just wail on it because Otoha can out little girl Momoka. So just in case you didn't know, Otoha's just freaking badass, like all around. She could take down a dragon that's already been hurt, no faster than Momoka could. So I believe after this, Momoka's gonna be like, oh damn, you didn't even use any magical girl powers. What the fuck? What are you, an ogre or something? So I don't think she gained experience either, which is kind of weird. But I think we're reaching the end of this, unfortunately. If you guys want to see more, I guess tell me in the comments. Other than that, I'm just gonna skip this and play this on my own. But yeah.
It disappeared. Did she eliminate it? Without the power of song? Through sheer effort?
Yeah. You got out little girl. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I'm like super into this whole concept of freaking anime babes, you know. I don't know if you guys have realized this by now. You really should have. Please freaking pay attention, boy. I've always wanted to play RPGs with this channel, and well, at least jrpgs more specifically, but I never realized what went into them because there's so much reading. There's like, there was kind of an obvious thing I should have freaking figured out from the get-go, but I didn't. I learned the lesson the hard way with Fate Extella. And some of these games like RPGs, JRPGs, they have such a niche following, but a very dedicated following. Cause you think that people who play these games would be introverted as hell, but no, they'll freaking tell you the history of the game. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually really refreshing to see, because some of these games I like, and seeing how passionate other people are for these games, it gives me hope. It gives me hope that more of these will be made. Unfortunately, I kind of don't share the same passion for a lot of games. There might be one or two, but part of me likes the mystery, you know, just finding out the lore through the game. I don't go out of my way to research it, just because I don't know. It just, first of all, I don't bother because I don't bother, you know. I don't want to go out of my way for it because, first of all, I'm not going to remember to do it. And if something really piques my interest, then I'll look it up on the spot, because with Trails of Cold Steel, they use big words, by the way. They use big words, like big boy words. Like freaking Englishmen big boy words. So I had to look up a bunch of those. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but a lot, like tryst was one of them. I didn't know what a tryst was. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was a secret meeting between two potential lovers, or something like that. I don't know. So, yeah, I'll look that up, and if there's something they say, okay, here's the part where I have to download the video, and this is the ending, by the way. I'm not gonna go any further than this. I probably will eventually, but not now. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you stuck to the end and you're new here, why not subscribe? Leave a like, definitely. I'd really appreciate that like. And yeah, have a nice day, you guys, and I'll see you next time.